Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Borderlands 2. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with my character Gage.
If you could stand still for a moment, I require something of you. In a fit of extreme paranoia, I hid my notes on the opening of the vault and promptly forgot their locations. While I grind my teeth to dust in frustration, you will retrieve these journals for me.
And now we're in the Outlands getting the other quest for today.
I just ordered some serious merchandise from an arms dealer. Man's gotta protect his business after all. I'm gonna need you to pick up the shipments quick as you can.
All the quests today will be in the Outlands. By the way, he's Lord Darkington. He hasn't had a chance to say that yet.
And yet you kept talking, so I couldn't say that.
More fun that way.
Ooh, that arm's looking good. He must have worked out.
Now this quest we're doing now is very simple, okay? You have about 2 minutes to get to the 4 locations and then back to the starting point again. That's the whole quest. We did a cheap trick here that can only be done in co-op to reach the one arm that's the farthest away from all the others very quickly by teleporting to Dark's vehicle while he was already here.
That arm must have belonged to a seamstress or something. You can tell from the metatarsals.
Now, I'm going to be honest here. Dark and I are pretty good at this game, but we will never be good at driving. It's just how we are. We're not good drivers. Now, with perfect driving and solid speed, I do believe you could do it without the trick we just did, but we're not claiming to be that good at the driving portion, to which, thankfully, there are not that many.
For your information, I am a great driver when it's not mouse-driven controls.
Well, it is mouse-driven control, so suck it up. Anyway, this is a very simple quest in concept. Just go to each mailbox. They are all clearly marked.
You nearly got them all. Just keep hustling.
There's not really any special gimmick to it. Just go to the mailbox and go home. So, yeah, I don't really think you even need a guide for this one. But hey, it's a 100% guide. We're going to get it all done. Even if I think it's stupid to show this quest and I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
So our next one will be up here.
I'm slacked!
You got slagged, Wah.
So slag.
I mean, as you can see, our driving isn't perfect, like I said. With perfect turning and everything, I do believe you could get this done considerably faster. But, you know, we just have to get it done, period, and we'll be happy.
Not much time left before those go bad. Better hurry.
Now, if you were trying to speedrun this quest, you actually would have a very easy time with it if you brought help, because keep in mind, you can have, like, I think 4 or 5 people in a game. I forget the exact maximum. Do you know it, Dark?
4 people.
4 people, okay. So there's only 4 places you have to go plus the starting mailbox, right? You could technically have 2 cars at the 2 farthest points. You know, you grab one, second guy grabs one, third guy grabs one. Obviously, fourth guy would be just standing somewhere without a car, grabs one. Then the first guy would just wait at the beginning area for one of the car guys to get to the last one. Then you immediately hit the end button. You'd be done in about 20 seconds.
Good hustle. Just put those babies in my P.O. box, and we'll see if that arms dealer lives up to his reputation.
Let's watch now. Let's not figure out how to get out of this cave, which has 1 exit.
It took me a moment, alright? I haven't been here in a while. And I had a brain fart. I'll get out. Like I said, I mean, obviously you could do this a lot better than us if you had better coordination, but we didn't make that many mistakes. I mean, realistically, we only lost about, I want to say 30 seconds that could have been cut off the time, and we barely pulled this off. So, what I'm saying, we did that with a teleport trick and only 30 seconds of mistake. So, with doing it alone without a teleport trick that we used, you would have to be extremely precise in your driving to get this quest done solo. I highly recommend doing it co-op.
Yes.
I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying it's going to be a frustration.
Or is it?
Or is it? Anyway, it's almost done now, so we'll get on to other quests that are less timing-based, that, you know, you can, well, I'll have a lot more to say about, because this one's kind of, for me.
Now run, Nos! Run!
Now, this is what you call a photo finish, gentlemen.
No, it's not. There was no photos taken.
There was totally a photo taken. 4, 3...
Now those are some pristine limbs. Well done.
Yeah, we had 3 seconds left on the clock. That is not a photo finish.
Well, there's a joke somewhere about how those cost me an arm and a leg. I can't think of one right now, of course, but I could sell those for a fortune.
And for your reward, you either get a turtle shield, which I don't want, or you get a pretty good max healther.
An old boyfriend of mine, name of Taggart, was hired to wipe out the stalker population a while back. He also, adorably, tried to write a book about his adventures in the Highlands. You find the chapters of his book, and I'll plagiarize the living daylights out of them for mine. Win, 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 as they say. Nobody says that. I say it.
Hooray, plagiarism!
Anyway, this quest is very simple. For the bonus, it'll happen more or less just because. Don't... Oh, I'm in wide open the map now. I had to switch to the quest one now.
Chapter 1. Today, I punched a stalker so hard it turned inside out.
Hello, darling.
End of Chapter 1. It is a known fact that stalkers find echo recorders delicious. You'll likely find the rest of Taggart's chapters within piles of stalker defecation.
Like they said, crack open the poop, find the chapter.
Chapter 2. Jack wasn't kidding. These stalker things are something. I pounded one right in the throat with my thumping hammer, just like Mom taught me. And it pretty much exploded. It made this hilarious noise like... It was kind of like that. I should make it my ringtone.
So yeah, that's all the journals we found in poop at that section, so let's start with the Tannis side quest. You should know this bridge if you're playing along. This isn't the bridge you pass countless times when you go to the Outland. It's the only bridge in the Outlands. Blade Bridge. So if you go down the little ramp here, you'll find the first of Tannis' journals at the end of this...
Underpass.
I want to say underpass. We'll go with that. This underpass. A little bit of a tricky platform here. If you mess it up, you'll be in a big fight with a bunch of enemies, but we don't, so yay us.
It could also be called a maintenance walk.
I am going to die. Roland forcibly relocated me to Sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety, but the slackjaws who populate this city make my flesh scream. A young woman said hello to me today. I stared back at her, my mind screeching as I looked for a way to escape this unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with nauseous stress, a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils, splattering us both with blood. She screamed and ran away. As pleased as I was at the time, I fear causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face will not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding conversation.
I feel it would be a valid strategy. How about you, Dark?
50-50.
50-50? Oh, we'll go with that. Anyway, there is no specific poop you need to check for the journals of the hunter. Just any poop in the zone.
Chapter 3. My boys found out the stalkers don't cloak so well once their shields are down. They get all panicky, start roaring to power up their friends. It's cute. I saw a huge stalker staring at our camp the other day. I had decided to name her Henry, you know, after... Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Mom! No, I was just saying I named a stalker after you.
His mother's name is Henry. No one else find that odd?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a future. Future gets future names.
Henry is not a futuristic name. It's just, I don't think it's a woman's name.
Right. Leslie was a man's name in the past. Now it's not.
Oh. Oh, so you're trying to say that over time, the name, the gender of the name might change.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, more poop up here. Let's see if we can find some more of those damn, echo vid things.
Chapter 4. Everything's fine. Henry and her stalker friends took out my team and stole the special Mother's Day present that I had made. The hell with it. I'm heading out there and I'm getting my damn Mother's Day present back. Jack is my witness. This will be the best Mother's Day ever. You hear me, Henry? You hear that? Mother's Day!
Challenge down.
Chapter 3. Henry ate my hands. She chewed them off in front of me. I swear to Jack. That spiteful bitch laughed as she did it. Mom, I just don't know what to do. No. Get away! Henry! No! Henry!
Well, that was a little bit horrific. I'm kind of turned on right now, to be honest.
Eh, 50-50. 10 out of 0.
You are like the biggest buzzkill, if I haven't said that. I'm sure I have, but you are such a buzzkill.
I am such a buzzkill.
Anyway, back to Tannis's journals. The next Tannis journal is all the way back here, right on the line of where you're gonna get shot.
The same questions occurred to me today as I was pinning a disemboweled skag to my front door to dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it, before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora, to make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens.
Alright, so that's the next of Tannis's journals. We have 2 more of those to do, and that'll be all for today. I just wanted to get all the ridiculous collectathons out of the way. And little jump cut to much closer to the next Tannis journal. As you can see, we're up on some rocks. I'm looking down to show you exactly how we got up here. From that river right there, you can just scale the side here, climb up the hill, and you'll be where we are. That is important because this journal is actually a little tricky to get to. The most efficient way to get there is exactly how we're doing it.
By bypassing the entire camp.
Most of the camp.
Entire camp.
Oh, and I'm taking my final point in Unstoppable Force now, because, you know, why not do it now?
Yeah, do it right now when they're at full health and at their most deadliest.
Naturally. Pro tip, when you're badly injured, get inside the turret's shield.
Note how I ignore this
And Dark blocks my shot.
sometimes. Because I'm a cocky
Notice
bastard.
how he blocks my shots.
I did notice that. It's my job.
Wasn't cool. What wasn't cool, bro? Wasn't cool.
It was so cool.
A quick note I want to make to all the viewers, if you are playing along, about this point, probably a little bit before it actually, you want to start collecting shields. We'll explain why in another video. Just, anytime you pick up a shield you don't want, don't sell it. Just hang on to it in your inventory, you'll see why in tomorrow's video.
Very good shot, Nos. 150
Thank you.
out of 1,000,000.
You buzzkill. I was shooting better before Claptrap blocked my shots. Even my own robot wants me to miss, I swear to God.
He does.
Oh, have we seen bowl loaders yet, or are those new?
I think this is the first time we've seen bull loaders.
Would you like to go over them?
They have giant. They're bulls. They run into you. It's not terribly complicated. They have giant shields, and they charge you like a bull.
Shoot them in the legs. There's your strategy for the day. Shoot them in the legs.
Shocking, I know.
Indeed. New grenade. I actually equipped this one because I don't try it out this video, but it looked kind of interesting. I'll try it another video.
Looks interesting. Green alcohol support does better damage. Looks like a minor improvement, you know.
Indeed. So this is how you get to this. By the way, this gate is normally sealed, but if you shoot that box right there, the electricity will go away.
I have uncovered legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. Lucky was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
That beats my record.
Did you spend 4 hours dry heaving?
No, I danced.
Oh. 5?
No, I danced. Dancing.
So, 6 hours dry heaving.
I don't think you're good at this whole counting thing.
7 hours?
You're fired, Nos.
By the way, I just saved your bacon. That thing was coming after you.
Thank you? Question mark, hashtag. No, you didn't?
Explanation point. Squiggly line.
don't like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because those for losers.
Oh, that, okay, we'll go with that, sure. Anyway, final journal right here. Very easy to get this one, if you know how. You see this half-open gate? Shoot through the gate to pop the 2 sacks of literally hanging animal shit. It'll open the back door, and you can get in easy enough.
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation inasmuch as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Ah!
That's good to know, Tannis. Looks like she's starting to, you know, accept a home here.
Well, at Sanctuary. We're not currently at Sanctuary, so that... Yeah.
Yeah, and, yeah, I promise this was all intentional. I did not almost forget to turn in the, quest with collecting the echoes from the poop.
Bye, everyone. I love you all, except for the ones with blood inside you.
Criterion wishes to remind you that it could be much worse.
Eaten, was he? Suppose there's a lesson to be learned in all of this. He who attempts to fight nature will get eaten. Sounded much more poignant in my head. Apologies.
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not for the equally privacy-indifferent background check I ran on you before hiring you for this job.
So I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with my character Gage. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.
So much blood.